Welcome. Thank you so much for joining me in video 2. If you haven't watched video 1, I invite you to go back and watch it now. But if you have, then let's get started. In this training, we will travel into your sacred up level, into the 5th dimension. I'm going to explain the process of dimensions so that you can become more aware of where you are in your spiritual journey at this time and how to raise your frequency to begin your crystalline evolution and rewiring your sacred DNA. Let me first explain you the old paradigm, the 3rd dimension. Our foundation for life on Earth is the physical aspect of ourselves. The planets, the stars, the galaxies, and the stardust creates our physical experience in this universe. All that exists in the 3rd dimensional reality because they can be seen and measured. Your body and everything you can experience through your physical body is 3rd dimensional, including your mind and your thoughts, as they also can be physically measured. It feels like a heavy dimension, and I'll soon explain it to you in more depth. Life in the 3rd dimension can be filled with rigid belief patterns that lead to victim mentality, such as, life is unfair. I can't change the way my life is. I just have to accept that I'll never be filling the blank. Meet the man of my dreams, make great money doing what I love, live on an island where you drink coconuts all day from a hammock watching dolphins play, shop at Chanel, whatever you feel you can't have. Matter moves very slowly in this frequency, so manifesting a desired outcome is certainly not impossible, but it requires holding a vision more consistent over a longer period of time. It takes hard work. If there are too many doubts hindering the manifesting process, it may look like manifesting is not working at all. It simply never gets the clarity to materialize. Most people in 3rd dimension don't even realize that they have any power to change their lives. Instead, they think life happens to them, and they have no control over changing destiny to live a better life. Have you had any of these thoughts? Don't be embarrassed or feel guilty about it if you do. We've all been there. We've all done it. It's great to be aware so you can release it and ascend. As you know, that kind of life is exhausting and depressing even. Instead of making dreams come true, the focus becomes just getting through life. There is a sense of separation from others that causes suffering. This is because there is an illusion of being on your own and living from the mind instead of the heart that's always tuned into higher consciousness, love, abundance, and oneness with all others. But this dense 3rd dimensional environment was not only created as a challenge or a place of suffering, a place of challenge to overcome, but it in fact holds an opportunity to experience the uniqueness that only physical realm can offer. We are here to learn how to merge heaven on earth and be in our power while dealing with life and things like health, even everyday tasks, paying the bills, doing dishes, raising our children. We're not meant to escape the physical realm, to simply float in our spiritual realm, but to learn to love and appreciate life and make it a great experience. The key is not to get stuck in 3D, the 3rd dimension. You deserve a heck load more than that, divine woman. So now, let me explain the fourth dimension. Entering the fourth dimension is much like waking up from a dream. First, you hear the alarm, the calling to wake up. So you open your eyes slowly halfway. Then perhaps you blink your eyes open a few times, but the daylight is so bright, so you close them again. You continue sleeping just a little longer. Maybe you choose to use the snooze button to sleep and awake, sleep and awake a few times before you finally realize you can't be asleep forever. You wake up, you allow your eyes to be wide open and embrace the new day and light that comes with it. The day starts to look exciting, filled with opportunities, filled with beautiful dreams and opportunities. The more you awaken from your dream, the more magnificent everything becomes. You are well on your way to living your highest and most beautiful potential into reality. We are awakening globally. Imagine candles lighting up one by one in the dark, eventually illuminating the entire world. This extraordinary moment in time is about to change our entire world. The third dimensional reality is no longer enough for many of us. It's no longer enough for you and me either. We are meant for greatness, for more joy and happiness. The fourth is the awakening dimension, and you may find yourself awakening as we speak. Or you maybe have been awakening for a while now. The process can be short-lived, like a sunrise that bridges the dark night into a new dawn. With right kind of support, you will step into a new reality where your dreams come true. So what does this awakening feel like? While waking up can be a truly magical process where you finally become conscious of the beautiful being of light that you are. It is also extremely tough to go through, depending on how deeply in the old paradigm, fear of change, you were grounded before. Old beliefs start to crumble. Your entire life changes. This destructive process of letting go of all that you once knew and relearning everything about who you thought you were and what is possible for you takes great work. But it doesn't have to be so hard. It can be a more gentle and loving process with support and tools. But this is sometimes a transition like from addiction to freedom. As if you were an addict to fear and struggle, and now you detox to a healthier and free life. It is not easy, but how could it be a walk in a park when you're letting go of ego-serving habits that you maybe have held onto for 12,000 years? Things like unworthiness and feeling a victim. You may discover you can't continue working for the company you used to work for because it lacks joy and meaning, and you have to let it go. In this process, eventually, your brain will actually begin to change and create new neural pathways. It happens whenever you learn something new in life, like you're learning a new language or to play an instrument, your brain changes. And your DNA, and through this process, your DNA is activating to a higher frequency that I will talk more deeply about a little later. When your soul now steps into this beautiful awakening, you will begin experiencing wonderful things. You may begin remembering your past lives, either spontaneously or through sessions or courses you choose to take. This helps with updating your self-image from a merely mortal being to a divine, immortal soul that has full access to ancient wisdom within you. You more consciously choose love and forgiveness, gratitude, peace, and joy in your everyday life. And you more clearly begin to see the law of attraction at work. This is when manifesting speeds up for you. And it is so exciting to see dreams coming true. This is also the time where support from others will become important as you start to create the life of your dreams, letting go of old and creating magic. Fourth dimension is only a stepping stone vibration. And you either go back to sleep or you awaken yourself fully and move up to the fifth dimension. It's your choice. So what is fifth dimension all about? Planet Earth has already ascended to the fifth dimension and is now holding space for us all living beings to do the same. The ascension of all life on this planet is inevitable. It is now up to us individuals to make the choice within to follow and live a happier life. When you make a choice to do the work and reach this dimension, you will start living your dreams as a lifestyle as you receive higher energies and shine more light out into the world. This new dimension feels as if something finally blew life force into you, and you will feel so alive. Not just how you feel on the inside, but even the world seems more beautiful and filled with color. You attract your soulmate, you start making more money and feeling happier and healthier in life. You discover an endless source of beautiful dreams inside of you and can express them in the outer world. You live your life with intention, creating from that open heart of yours. Fear no longer has a hold of you in this dimension. There is no more lack like you experienced in the old third dimensional life. Instead, you know you have all that you need, and more is always on the way. You activate your ability to manifest effortlessly more money, opportunities, love, helpful people, trips, and anything your soul desires. Are you open and ready for this kind of life? Are you willing to go through the fourth dimension and detox from pain and suffering? What do you dream about? Life is your creation, and as you tap into the divine creatrix within and use this new frequency to manifest your dream relationship, launch your life purpose business, or heal your body, imagine what your life would be like in the fifth dimension, where your old wounds and pain no longer shape your reality, but instead, love and joy is your creative force. And you can have anything your heart and soul desires. This is your destiny. In my next video, I'll explain how this process activates your crystalline evolution and how you can begin to rewire your DNA to speed up this process to create a life that lights you up. You don't want to miss it. I'm not sure how long I will have this free series up for you, so schedule in some time to tune in. See you tomorrow.